Hello, everyone. Happy Monday to you. Today is Monday, June 20th, 2022, and I am Angela with Happy Little Stitch Shop, and today we are here for our Flosstube live, our cross-stitching Flosstube live. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys had a really good weekend. I hope if anybody was celebrating Father's Day with any loved ones in your life, I hope you had a good Father's Day weekend. And let's see who is here. Who is here today with us? Hello, Vicky. Good afternoon. Hello, Janine. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Nancy. How is everyone? Nancy says, hello, Deborah. I got my happy little Lori boxes being shipped. Yes, it is. Hello, Sharon. Working on Granny Squares while I watch 98 outside, so staying in. I don't blame you for that. It's supposed to be warm here today, too, and tomorrow in the 90s, both days. Hello, Nancy. Glad to be at Alive. Missed the last couple. We are glad you are here. Hello, Jody. Hello, Kim. Doing some quilting today. Yay! Hello, Susan from Idaho. Nothing like sitting by the fire on June 20th. Mother Nature will not give us summer any sooner than necessary. Is it still really chilly there, Susan? That's so odd. It feels so odd to hear you say that when it's so warm here. Sharon says she will gladly trade with you, Susan. Sandra, good afternoon. I had to put my kitty Oh, Sandra, I am sorry to hear that. Last week, Thursday, I got an 8-year-old kitty and an 8-week-old kitten. They are good with each other, and I enjoy them a lot. They are fun to watch. I am so sorry to hear about Martin, but I hope you are enjoying those other 2 cute little kittens. Ooh, Sharon says, Kim, what are you quilting on? Sharon says, sorry, Sandra. That is such a hard thing to do. It is so true. Hello, Cactus Needle Stitches. Hello, Brandy. Hello, Sarah. I'm dead subbing for this hour. Yay, finally able to watch live. Well, welcome back. I'm glad you get a little bit of a break, and I'm so glad you are spending some of it with us. Hello, Carla. Hello, Robin. Robin says, looking forward to starting my Be Happy Quilt today or tomorrow. Make sure to check out Angela's blog. Yes, thank you, Robin. Yeah, I won't talk about Be Happy. I won't share my stuff with you today. I'll share it with you on Thursday during our quilting live. But the Be Happy blog post because today we're kicking off our sew along. Our Be Happy sew along kicks off today, and everything's on the blog. So go and read all about it at our happy little blog, and be sure to leave me a comment and let me know something fabulous. I don't know what you want to comment about, but I always look forward to reading your guys' comments. So please be sure you leave me a comment. It's out there. I posted first thing this morning. Hello, Amy. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Jody. Oh, that farmer with the hay baler. Hello, Tammy S. Hello, Darlene. Hello, Vanessa. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Sharon. Working on Granny Squares as I watch. Almost done with 108. Sharon, look at you go. You have like so many more than I do. Hello, Felicia. Hello, Stephanie. Hope you all had a great weekend. I'm back from StitchCon. It was so much fun. That is so good to hear. Hello, Martha. I really love the blog, Angela. Great to see what's going on in the shop. Oh, good. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear that it's another avenue of communication for people. And so I did a post over the weekend talking about my summer plans, my summer project plans. So hopefully you guys have checked that out if you want to know what's going on and if anybody wants to join me in what my plans are. Hopefully I'll be able to keep up with my ambition. We'll see. But but that's my goal. And so I've put all that out on the blog on Saturday. And then today's post was for Be Happy. So I hope it's another good avenue for you guys to get information, like that it's beneficial for you and that it's not, I don't just want to put stuff out there to put it out there. I would like for it to be helpful and informative and really beneficial to you guys to read it, that you get something from it. So hopefully that's the case. Hello, Arlene. Hello, Morgan. Happy Monday to you. Hello, Sue. Rainy Montana day. Looking forward to warmer weather later this week. Great day to stitch. Oh, does sound like a nice stitching day. Hello, Ruth P. Arlene. Cloud. I don't remember if I'm out of Cloud, but I know that I'm out of Leaf and I'm out of Denim. And it's supposed to be, we're looking at July for a big shipment of chunky thread to be coming in. Cloud is out too. So I have all of the colors, all of the colors on order, and I've ordered quite a bit of it, and it's all looking like July as of right now, until I hear something different. But as of right now, it's looking like hopefully that stuff will arrive at Riley Blake in July, and then they'll just start shipping all that stuff out. So keep your eyes peeled for July for a big restock of chunky thread, and keep your fingers crossed. Eyes peeled, fingers crossed. So Cloud, Leaf, and Denim should all be coming then. Pam, hello. I'm crocheting granny squares and washing at work. Oh, shh, be quiet. Felicia, speaking of Be Happy, what thread is needed for the applique part? Is there a thread box or 5 or so must-haves? I made this on. So Felicia, I would say that small Be Happy box is your best bet. There's a small thread box that's called, excuse me, sorry, a little tickle in my throat. I think it's called Happy Colors. So if you don't want to do the big box that has all of the colors in it, I would really say that the Happy Colors Orfill thread box, which looks like this, is an excellent place to start. And you'll really have pretty much all the colors you need in there, I believe. So that would be my recommendation. If you can do that, that would be my top recommendation. Martha says, love the plans and your summer goals. Thank you. Carla says, your summer plans were so motivating. I made some cross-stitch plans in my book of days. Oh, yay. Good for you. I'm happy to hear that. Carrie says, exciting week with the start of Be Happy and the arrival of my Lori Holt mystery box. Thank you, Angela. You are welcome. Yeah, so you guys, the Lori Holt Stitching with Lori Club mystery boxes all shipped today. I was in there on Saturday working on it, getting them all ready so that all we had to do was go in and ship today. So it was a long and busy day on Saturday of packaging all of those boxes. And then today it was just a matter of getting them shipped, like in the system, printing the labels, getting it on, and getting them ready to go. So all of them have shipped, and I am crazy excited for you guys to get them. I was chatting with Lori about it over the weekend. She's super excited too. And I'm so excited for you guys to get them and see what you think. I will say that this first Stitching with Lori Club box is probably going to be the best of all of them, because I think that we have lost money on this box. And so you're getting a lot of goodies in there for a really good deal. And then once we shipped them today, shipping was higher because it's a bigger box. And so I don't think that we will be able to jam pack future boxes as much as we have this one. Of course, we're going to try to make them all fabulous, but this one I may have gone a little bit over the top. So I'm super excited for you guys to get them. They are heading out the door today. And for anything that's shipped USPS, that's not going today because the Postal Service isn't running today. So those will ship tomorrow. But between today and tomorrow, everything will be out the door and on the way to you guys. So I'm very excited about that. I hope you guys get them and then let me know what you think. And I would say if you wait, like everybody should have theirs by next week. So by next week, start like unboxing, doing posts, sharing all of the goodies in the box, and like, just spreading the word about your mystery box from the Stitching with Lori Club. I'm excited. I hope you guys have fun with it and enjoy it. July is the magic month for merchandise. It feels like it, doesn't Nancy? It feels like everything is coming in July. So hopefully that holds true. Because you never know. Stuff can always change. This is kind of the best ETA that they have as of right now, but that can always change. So just keep that in mind. But fingers crossed, hopefully it will all hold true. Barbara, hello from warm and sunny Milwaukee. Received my happy mail last week with Granny Square quilt. Yay! With your book, probably. Yeah, so the Granny Square quilt should be invoiced this week and start shipping at the end of this week. So that's coming too. Hello, Kim. Leanne, hello. Stitching away on Citrus Summer. Nice. Hello, Felicia. Great. I will grab that. Thank you so much. You are welcome. Nancy, are we on schedule for the Prairie So Long in September? Yes, we will. Those packages will ship at the end of August or right at the beginning of September. So, yep, we are on schedule with that. We've already been working on it. I've been in touch with Legacy Fiber Art, so we're getting cloth from them for our Prairie Life Stitch Long. So that's going to be super exciting. So packages will ship at the end of August, beginning of September. Invoices will go out at the end of August and typically ship right away, or we ship them right away. It takes us a little bit of a few days to get completely caught up on orders once we do invoicing, but it'll ship right at the end of August, beginning of September. Darlene says, can't wait to get the box. Arlene says, what is a mystery box? So a mystery box is just a box filled with goodies. And so each year for our Stitching with Lori Club, we do a mystery box where we pack it full of Lori Holt goodies for you to enjoy. And it's a mystery. You don't know exactly what's going to be in there, but you know that the stuff that you get is always going to be more. The retail value of it will always be higher than the price you're paying for it. So you're kind of getting a deal on some goods. So, but the mystery part of it is that you don't know what's in there. Nancy, anxious to get it too. Martha says, excited about my box. Kim says, I did receive it and I did not respond to you, but yes, I do have it. I did receive your email, Kim, and I have not done anything with it yet, but I will get those out. Lori, hello. Lori says, hello, Angela. Hello, Stitchy friends. We missed you, Lori Holt. We hope you had fun on your glamping trip. But we missed you, and I'm so glad that you're here today. Thank you for joining. Okay, so that's what's going on as of right now. So Arlene, to get a box, you have to be part of the Stitching with Lori Club. And then you would have had to order it like a while ago. Hello, Lori. Hello, Lori. Hello, Lori. So I do have some good stuff to share with you. So the important notes from today is, number one, make sure to go check out the blog, because I did a post over the weekend with summer plans, summer project plans. And I also did a post today to kick off our Be Happy Quilt Along. More of that will be discussed during our quilting live stream on Thursday, but be sure to check out the blog before then. And be sure to leave me a comment so I know that you guys are looking at it and reading it. Sue, hello. Sue says from Legacy Fiber Art says, good afternoon. You're all keeping me company while I am finishing up our Ada Club. Lori says, I missed y'all too. Yes, my glamping trip was just what I needed. Oh, that sounds so heavenly. That sounds so good. Thanks for asking. You are welcome. I hope you had fun. I hope it was rejuvenating for you. Can anyone? Sandra, so no, it's only available to Stitching with Lori Club members. That's a perk of the club, is that you get the mystery box each year. So no, it's not available to everybody. It's only available to Stitching with Lori Club members. Okay, so so the blog, Be Happy's kicking off today. I will share more about that on Thursday. And then this week we have 4 things that we're getting together for. So we have today's Flosstube, which we're doing right now. And then on Wednesday, we have our Be Happy Live, which will be at 1:30 in the afternoon, right here on Happy Little Stitch Shop YouTube channel at 1:30 Central Time. For our Be Happy Live, which I will be making a block with you, and I don't know where that block is. It's around here somewhere. But we'll sew together live. So anybody's welcome to join that. You don't have to be doing the Be Happy sew along with us. If you want to work on Be Happy, if you are doing the sew along, great. If you want to just come and sew with us for a little bit, then feel free to join us for Wednesday afternoon. And then Thursday, we have our regular quilting live at 1:30 p.m. right here. And then Thursday evening, we are having our Stitching with Lori Club meeting, our final meeting for year 1. So we have lots of stuff to talk about and kind of close out the year for that one. So we have 4 get-togethers this week. So I hope you guys will be able to join me for all of those. Okay, I have some stuff to share with you, but not a ton of stuff. First of all, for our Granny Square Summer of Fun, you guys had asked, a lot of you had requested some 25 count Cloud Lugana of Lori's to be able to do your Granny Square cross stitch on. So I have this stocked now. So this is in the shop. It's arrived. It's here. 25 count Cloud Lugana by Lori Holt is in the shop if you want to use this cloth for your Granny Square cross stitches that you're doing this summer. So that's that. And then I have a handful of new charts here to share with you guys. My gosh, it is so hot in here right now. So hot. Okay, first up is, this is by Silver Creek Samplers, and it's called When Life is Done. This is a request from somebody who wanted to stitch this up. It's very touching. It is called When Life is Done, and I will read to you what it says. It says, I love you just as much today as when you died, a few and flew away. I'll not be sad nor shed a tear. Your memories will linger near. We'll meet again when life is done and soar away beyond the sun. So it's very touching. Very touching cross stitch. So When Life is Done by Silver Creek Samplers is in the shop. All of these were requests actually that I have right now. This one is called Moon and Back, and it's by Heart and Hand. I love you to the moon and back and more than all the stars in the sky. So that's what that one looks like. It's by Heart and Hand, Moon and Back, and it's got the cute little buttons to add to it. So that is in the shop. And then we have a bunch, all from Hello from Liz Matthews. This one is called Iced Winter Tree. This one is called Spring Quilt Tree. This one is called Birdie's Quilt Tree. Friendship Quilt Tree. Pumpkin Quilt Tree. Autumn Tree. So those are all from Hello from Liz Matthews. And those are all the new charts that I have in the shop right now. Then wanted to tell you guys that probably this coming weekend or early next week, invoices will go out for our July stitch longs and clubs. So next week I will share with you all the stuff that we're moving on into for July. So all the stitch alongs that we have going on for July, I will talk about next week on Monday. And you can keep an eye out for invoices either this weekend or early next week. We're getting all that stuff kind of gathered and ready to ship right now. So we have a little bit more work to do with that before I can be ready to invoice. But invoicing is coming very soon for monthly clubs and stitch-alongs. Okay, and then I have some progress, just a little bit to share with you guys. First of all, I have to share Jen. I sent Jen a panel. She had offered to make the bags for me. And so I sent Jen a crochet panel from Lori Holt, and she made some crochet bags for me, and they're so cute. She added some just regular quilting cotton lining in order to turn the panel into 2 bags. So I have 2 little hook bags, super cute. And then 2 of the big bags. So this is the one with the pink ladies. It's got ladies on the inside. And then this one, which is so cute. I love this granny square print. I love this granny square print. And look, I already added my little granny square to it. And right now I'm putting all of my finished squares in here. Those aren't quite finished, but they're on top. But all of my finished granny squares are in here. So we had Happy Little Stitch Hour on Friday, and we did a little bit. I did crochet. Some of you guys did sewing. Some of you did stitching. It'll be different each time. I just did crochet this time because it's the Granny Square Summer of Fun. And so it felt right to do a little bit of crochet to kick off our summer Happy Little Stitch Hours. However, I will be doing cross stitch sometimes as well. So Happy Little Stitch Hour will either be, for me, it will either be crochet or cross stitch. And then these, I still have to add my outer border to. I didn't get any of that done this weekend. So I'm using this bag to store all of my squares until they're ready to go. So 2 cute new bags that are just too adorable. Oh, and this is also on the panel, Hooked on Crochet for your crochet hooks. I should add my little skein of chunky thread charm, but I haven't done that. But all of my little goodies are in here. This is an adorable bag. So that stays with I have so many crochet bags now. It's crazy. So many crochet bags. And then this one houses all of my yarn. So all of the chunky thread that I'm playing with is in there. So I keep plugging away on granny squares, having fun. I'm loving it. Marcia says, I love those trees. I wonder if they have instructions for how to finish the trees. Well, let me look and let me tell you. Hold on. Let's check it out. Yeah, so let me look. She gives some brief instructions on the back. It says, if completing the tree, please use these guidelines. Hold on, I want to see. Okay. It says, if completing a tree, please use these guidelines to indicate the portion of the pattern that needs to be stitched, and note that a substantial amount of this pattern falls outside the tree line and therefore does not need to be worked on if you are finishing this piece as a tree. To complete the model, I stitched approximately 3 to 4 stitches beyond the indicator line, which allowed my cross stitching to cover the entire front of the tree and carry into the seam. Once stitching is complete and you are ready to assemble your tree shape, use the printed lines as a reference guide indicating where to sew your piece to a backing fabric, as you would with a pin cushion or pillow. These sew lines can overlap your cross stitching as done to complete the model. Leave bottom open to form a pocket and place over a styrofoam form. I used a natural stick to make the tree trunk and a unique flower frog as the base. Oh, before starting this finishing process, please reference the step-by-step video tutorial on my Flosstube channel, or in my Instagram highlights. You will find many more details and tips and tricks there. So there's a little summary on the chart, but the bulk of what you need in order to finish it as a tree is going to be through her tutorial, which you can either access through Hello from Liz Matthews Instagram channel. It's in her highlight section, or from her YouTube channel. So I hope that answers your question, Marcia. That answers my question, and thank you very much. You are welcome. Martha, Jennifer, they are so cute. I'm inspired to make mine. They are so cute. These bags from the crochet bag panel, adorable. I love them. Debbie says, Jen, what stabilizer or batting did you use? When is the happy little stitch hour, says Carla. So we're kind of just tossing them in here and there. I will always let you know when it is through Instagram. On here on the YouTube channel, I'll let you know when one is coming up. And also in my newsletter. So I try to give you multiple avenues of getting information so that people don't miss out. And I learned a new trick. Did you guys know, I learned this over the weekend from Tammy. Did you guys know that on Instagram, there's a notification bell? So many people have said to me, I didn't know that there was a happy little stitch hour, or I missed this information, or I missed that information. So that was one of the reasons that I added the blog. So then it was another avenue of communication with you guys so that you can go there to access information if you need it. I always share information through my newsletter or through Instagram or Facebook. And on here, I'm always sharing information. But people are still saying, I didn't know about this. I didn't know about this. So be sure that you have Happy Little Stitch Shop checked to get notified for all Instagram posts. So I didn't realize that this was something that people could do. So if you go to my Happy Little Stitch Shop profile, I'm just going to show you on Lori's because I just did it to hers yesterday. So let's look at Lori's. This is her Instagram profile. And up here at the top, there's a little bell. So if you click on that bell, it gives you, none of these were checked on Lori's just the other day. None of these were checked because I didn't know it existed. But you can slide the little switch thingy to be notified every time there is a post, a story, a reel, a video, all of these things. So now I have all of the notifications checked for Lori. So anytime she posts anything, I will receive a notification. You can tell that everything's checked because the bell has a little check mark on the inside. So if you go to my profile, it's not going to show up on my, if I show you my profile, I don't have a bell for myself. So that's why I was showing you Lori's. But if you go to my profile, at the top of your screen, there should be a bell. And then you click on that bell and check all of the things so that you're being notified for everything. So then when I tell you, like I did last week, we had a Happy Little Stitch Hour on Friday, and I did a post about it. So when I post this, if you have that bell, all of those boxes checked to be notified, you shouldn't miss this notification. You should get it. You should get a notification that I've done this post, and then you should catch it. So then you won't miss our Happy Little Stitch Hour. So hopefully that will help. Because I don't have them scheduled out through the summer right now. I just kind of take a look at the week and see if we can fit one in, and then we try to do that. I just sent you an email about possible. Yes, I've received that, Jen. Yes, I saw that. I saw your email. We're going to have to keep an eye on what's going on there because I've gotten some emails from some other people as well. So I have to look at your email again because I can't remember everything that it said, but I will get back to you about that. Erlene, hello. That is just genius to line Lori's granny bags to make 2 bags. Jen's kind of smart. She's a pretty smart chick. Nancy, hello, Lori. Any possibility that the Kite and Sparkle star paper can be made for 3-inch finished blocks? Jen says, I used Annie's Soft and Stable. Can you mention on your blog as well when you have Happy Little Stitch Hour? I will sure try to do that. Yeah, I can try to do that, Sharon. Hello, Valeria. Marcia says, nice. Thanks for sharing that notify bell. I didn't know that Instagram had it. I know that YouTube has it. So hopefully you all have done the bell thing for YouTube for the Happy Little Stitch Shop channel. But I didn't realize that Instagram had it. So everybody make sure that you're getting the notifications so that you don't miss out on anything. Yes, it's not. It's not just you, Jen. So we're gonna have to work through that. Leanne, thank you so much. Leanne just gave us a super chat. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much, Leanne. That's very generous. I appreciate that. Erlene says, yes to the notifications I set up to get notified. So great. Oh, good. Good. Okay, so those are the new cross stitch patterns that I have in there. I shared Granny Square plans, and I have just a little bit of cross stitch progress to share with you guys. First of all, part of my blog post over the weekend talked a little bit about these. So I'm going to keep plugging away through the summer on Stitch Card Set E. So that's the one that we're on right now for our stitch along. And I'm going to keep making these little pillows through the summer, sprinkled in here and there. Deborah says, I was wondering, does anyone get excited about being in their happy place like me? I feel like a kid in a candy shop or Disney World. Yes, I get excited about it. I come in, it's a little bit ridiculous, but sometimes before I go to bed, I come in here just to make sure that everybody's okay. It's like tucking in a child. Like I like to just look at the pretty blocks. Like, look, there's the big farmhouse star center block. I like to come in and just look at that, or look at the Dresden quilt, or look at that pretty farmhouse star block, or these really pretty remix blocks. It's a little weird. Sometimes my husband says, what are you doing? Just getting a little bit of happy before I go to sleep for the night. He's like, what? You don't understand. You don't get it. You don't get it. Sharon says, your dough bowl looks awesome. Thank you. I'm on the way home, says Valeria from Dr. Hurt My Rib in Arizona. So Wednesday, I will get 3 shots between 3 ribs to slow the pain. Oh my goodness, Valeria. Are you okay? We need to put you in a bubble, Valeria. Sharon says, after I cleaned it up as well, I would go to my sewing room and just look around. I know. There's nothing better than a clean sewing space and organized. I just checked my Instagram and I turned on all the notifications. Yay, Carla. Now I'll get all the info. Yes, you will. Okay, so we were busy with Father's Day stuff yesterday, so I did not get any stitching done on my Savior's Praise, but I'm still going to share it with you because this is one of my focuses. One of the things I'm going to focus on this summer. A Savior's Praise by Shakespeare's Peddler. I'm really getting amped up to do this basket and finish that basket. Because then I feel like those words are going to go super fast, and then I will feel like I'm almost half done. But I really enjoy this stitch. And right now I'm listening to Where the Crawdads Sing while I'm stitching. I'm almost done with that book. And then I'm moving on to the quilt series that Lori recommended. What is it called? Elm Street. Is it called Elm Street? I feel like it's not Freddy Krueger. Nightmare on Elm Street. It's a quilt series. What is it called? I have it saved on my wish list. If I can find it. The Quilter's Apprentice. So that must be book 1. An elm. What does it say? I can't zoom in and I can't read it. It's too small. An Elm Creek quilt series. Did you all get there before I did? Okay, Sue, what are you talking about? Are you talking about Elm Creek Quilt Series, or are you talking about Where the Crawdads Sing? Which book is the best? So right now I'm finishing Where the Crawdads Sing, but my next book is Elm Creek. Brandy knows because you're already on like book 6. You're going so fast through that series. There's no way that I'm going to catch up to you. Elm Creek Quilt Series, I will be starting book 1 after I'm done with Where the Crawdads Sing. Elm Creek. Yeah, Lori's even like, Angela, just read what we're telling you. It's Elm Creek. I couldn't read it on my screen. Oh, those books are amazing, says Stephanie. Yes, the words fly by once you get to yeah, see, that's what I'm thinking. Once I get to that word section, I feel like those are gonna go pretty fast. Once you get to the middle, the bottom portion is quick. And because of everyone saying how great it is, I'm now ordering Where the Crawdads Sing. Okay, Sue, so you've done it, you've read it, you're done with it. So I'm not done with it yet, and I have lots of ideas in my head of how I think this is gonna end up. And so I'm really curious to see if any of those are correct or if it's gonna be completely something that I would never expect. But I feel like it's not gonna be straightforward. Like, this whole time, you're kind of thinking it's gonna be one way, and I feel like that's not gonna be the case. Like, it can't be that easy. It can't be that straightforward that this happened and it was this person. So I'm very much like, no, it's got to be this or this happens or so now I'm really curious to get to the end. I'm listening to it a little faster now because I'm anxious to see what ends up happening and how it all settles out. I'm curious. It's good though. It's interesting. The beginning was sad. At the beginning, I was like, I don't know that I want to read this book. It's sad. Like, why do I want to have sadness in my life? But now I'm interested to see what happens. And not, I mean, it's sad at the beginning, but then kind of turns into this like, what a powerful woman type of a situation. Like, good for her. And then you're kind of proud of her and cheering her on, and rooting for her. So it's turned into, more than just what the beginning was. So I'm interested now. I'm interested. Elm Creek is audio. It's so I listen to it, Valeria, through Audible, and it's called, if you just do a search for the Elm Creek Quilt series, it's a series of like 20 some books that Lori recommended during our last Chicken Salad Live, I think. And she had read them years ago and just really, really enjoyed them. And now some of the other people here in our community are listening to them or reading them and are loving them. So I'm anxious to start that one too. So that's coming up next for me. I just want to stand and stare at my sewing room, says Robin. You finished book 6 this morning. You are flying through it, Brandy. You are flying through it. Vicky, Elm Creek Quilters. Yeah, Elm Creek Quilt Series. Barbara, is that the books that are written in Door County? I think there are 3 books so far. Oh, I don't know about that. What's that? Written in Door County. I would love to know more about that. I don't know that it's this one because for this one, there are like 20 some books and they've been around, I think, for a little bit. They're not too new. Jonah says, I love the Elm Creek Quilt series. Martha says, yes, it's exciting to be in my happy place. Started reading Elm Creek and I love them. You do. Oh, I'm so excited to start it. I cannot wait to see the movie. I know. Have you seen the trailer? I've seen the trailer. Yeah, I know. I'm curious. Crawdad Sing is see, I know. I knew that there's a major. I knew it. It can't be straightforward. So I'm curious if any of my crazy ideas are accurate. Can't wait for Crawdad's movie. My hubby even read it and loved it. Oh, he did. I love Crawdad Sing. Loving the audio trial. Listen to 12 books. So yeah, I've not listened to 12. That's a lot. But I've listened to a few and I'm loving the trial as well. I've read this series so far. Kim says, how are you liking the Mitford series? I like the first book, but not sure I'm hooked. It was good, but not sure there was much of a cliffhanger to keep going. Hoping number 2 changes that. So, I'm liking the Mitford series, and I'm gonna keep going with it. I really enjoyed book 1, but I'm enjoying it because there aren't really any cliffhangers. Like, it's just a really easy, kind of laid back, happy listen for me. So, that's what I enjoy about it. You kind of get into these, characters' lives, and you're kind of become invested in their lives and like, "Oh, that person's not very nice, and why is she doing that?" And you're kinda rooting for the good guys, and so it's more of like a laid back, really easy, enjoyable read that doesn't have a ton of twists and turns, and it's more of just kind of becoming part of the lives of the people in this community. That's what it is for me, and so that's why I kind of enjoy it. Like, there's nothing, you know, harrowing happening. There's nothing horrible, and so I'm sprinkling Mitford in here and there with these other ones that are kind of more intense and more like have you on the edge of your seat wanting to find out what's going to happen. But I am really enjoying it. I would say I enjoyed number 1 more than number 2, but um I'm curious to see. I want to know what's going to happen with these characters. I want to see what happens. So I'm definitely gonna keep reading that series or listening to that series. Valeria, thank you so much. Valeria gave us a super chat that says, "You are amazing." I appreciate you, Valeria. Thank you. That's really kind of you. Carla, let's see. Brandy says, "I saw this weekend that they have a quilter book by the author of the Elm Creek series." You're kidding. The author of the Elm Creek series has a quilt pattern book? I did not know that. Carla's listening to The Apprentice. Elm Creek takes place in Pennsylvania, says Nancy. I have the quilt pattern book for Elm Creek, but it's fun just to look through. I'm excited to start the Quilter series. I'm excited about that. That should be fun. A good, enjoyable read. Okay, so here is my needle. Here is my Save Your Sprays. I kind of jumped back into that basket. So I'm getting geared up to really focus on that basket and get that done. And then I'm gonna do a little happy dance when I'm done with it. So that's where I am right now. And then I feel like once I get past that basket, I feel like the rest, I know for sure that these words over here, I feel like those will go fast. And I'm kind of excited to stitch those little trees. Those little trees look really fun and cute to stitch. All those pine trees together with the birds on top. I'm excited about that. And I don't think I want to put the deer at the bottom. So I'm struggling with figuring out what I want to put there. If I want to copy steal Lori's idea and put those cute little quilt blocks at the bottom, which were so cute. Um, oh, that doesn't go in there. But I'm making this kind of in memory of someone, which I'm going to share all that information with you as I get closer to being done. So I'm trying to decide if I could figure something out to kind of go along with the person that it's commemorating. So I have to figure that out. I have to think about that a little bit. Gorgeous, Angela, says Kim. Your stitch is beautiful, says Carrie. Save Your Sprays is looking good. Sharon says, very pretty, Angela. Have someone video your happy dance. I have 3 of the Elm Creek quilt book patterns working on Sylvia's bridal quilt sampler blocks right now. I'm curious to see that book. I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay, and then next, Brandy, I saw your nudge. Brick House sampler. It's mighty, mighty. Letting it all hang out. Ooh, Lori says, Angela, I have a tip for you stitching that basket. Just stitch one thread on it and then go on to other stitching in the sampler before you know it, the basket will be done. Well, that's a good idea. I should do that. That's a good idea because I have not been doing it that way. I've been really like I've just like climbed into that basket and I've just been sitting there thinking, okay, this needs to go here. This needs to go here. So maybe if I do it one thread at a time, that will make it go faster. And then before I know it, it'll be done. That's a good idea. Okay. So brick house. Lori has challenged me, Angela, try to get that done by September before we start our next sampler, Prairie Life. And so I am trying to do that. That is one of my goals. If you read my blog post, it's on my list for summer. And I did pick it up this week and get a little bit of stitching done on it. I'm working on the house now. And then today, Brandy finished hers and she posted like it's fully finished. It's not just stitched. She got it framed. It's posted in our Happy Little Stitchers Facebook group. Brandy, it looks so good. Oh my gosh. First of all, I didn't even know that you finished stitching it. And now not only did you finish stitching it, but you have it framed and it looks amazing. So good for you. Kudos to you, my friend. And this is where I'm at so far. I'm working on this house. I'm doing where is it? There it is. I'm doing the cream color eggshell around the outside. So I'm working on that. And then I'm going to fill it in with the red. And oh, I'm so excited. I love stitching houses. The only thing that I'm trying to decide is if I'm going to put the flowers at the bottom. So I kind of liked Lori's. She didn't add the flowers to the bottom, but then I saw Brandy's today and they look so pretty with the flowers on the bottom. So I'm undecided about the flowers. So I'm going to figure that out. But this is Brick House. This is one of my things that I'm going to focus on this summer. And I'm going to try to get this done by the end of summer, before September, before we start our Prairie Life. So that's my goal. I'm sticking to it. Brick house. I made a little bit of progress, just a little bit. Did anyone see my flea market? I did see it, Deborah. Deborah she shared on our Happy Little Stitchers Facebook group too, that she finished her flea market basket cross stitch and she turned it into a pillow and it looks really, really pretty. It looks so pretty, Deborah. So be sure to check that out if you're in our Happy Little Stitchers group. Sharon says, I love that bird. It is so cute. And I've got another one to make on the other side, Sharon. It is cute. I was really excited to get to that bird. And Vicky kept saying to me, just get to the bird and it will be so much fun. You'll love it. So I got to the bird and the bird was a lot of fun to stitch. And now I'm excited to stitch the house because I always love stitching houses. So it'll be good. Martha says, yes. Oh yeah. The pillow was so pretty. You finished it you finished it that long ago? Maybe I do remember that. Because I think I was like, oh my gosh, Brandy, how did you finish that so fast? You really cranked on it. Like you really must have been focusing on it. Because we started in September and you finished it in December. That's pretty good. Anyway, it's beautiful. Saw your pillow. No joke, Brandy. Angela's right. It's just beautiful. Very mighty, mighty. It is. It's very pretty. Beautiful work, Angela. Thank you, Sue. The pillow was a great idea for that stitch. It was a great idea for that stitch. It was very, very pretty. I saw the pillow and it's beautiful. Yeah, so that's where I'm at. I have whittled down some of my projects to really focus, to like zero in on certain things that I want to do this summer. So for cross stitch, I'm focusing on my Savior's Praise, brick house, and then stitch cards. And again, I've laid all of that out in the blog post, so you can go read that if you care. And then I'll talk a little bit more about quilting on Thursday. Quilting is going to be, that's where it might put me over the edge. So I got to see how that goes, but I'm going into it with the best intentions. Lori says, your brick house is looking great. I got mine back from the frame. Oh, are you going to share it sometime? I would love to see yours framed without the flowers, because then I can have a comparison between Brandy's with the flowers and yours without the flowers. Maybe that will help me decide. I hope you share it. You're probably going to do another cross stitch Flosstube sometime, I bet. I now have Brick House playing in my head. Every time, Nancy. Every time we talk about Brick House, I cannot get it out of my head for the rest of the day. Like, I just can't. Right now, even as I'm talking to you, in the background in my head, that is playing. It's just like, somebody said, well, let me read what Lori says first. Lori says, the only reason I didn't put the flowers and the stitch was to fit. Yep, I remember you saying that. Was to fit in a certain place on your wall. Yes. I know. I just need to decide what I want to do. I stuck to the 4 parts we broke it down to, but December I was starting to hate it and just didn't want to carry it into the new year. Well, you did. It looks beautiful. And doesn't it feel good to have it all done and framed and everything? That is quite an accomplishment. So during our happy little stitch hour on Friday, no, maybe it was on Thursday. Somebody said, "Don't stop believing." We were talking about like not giving up on something. And somebody said, I said, there's got to be a song that goes with that. And somebody said, "Don't stop believing." So then, ever since then, that song has been playing in my head, except I've been changing the words like to quilting stuff, you know, just a small town girl looking for a quilt, something like there have just been quilting words going through my head. So I've been changing the words to that song to go along with quilting or cross stitching. I'm hearing it too. It's almost as loud as the tinnitus I am having. Oh no. You are the one who's always like singing Brick House every time we talk about that stitch. That's really funny. That's really funny. Okay, so anyway, those are my cross stitch things. This is Granny Squares. I shared all the new stuff with you. That's all I have for you guys today. I'm looking around like, is there something else that I was supposed to share with you? That's all I have. We got the Lori Holt mystery boxes shipped. Be Happy kicked off today. We are going to have, hope to have Granny Square quilt kits, invoices sent at the end of this week and start to ship at the end of this week. And stitch along, like floss leagues and stitch alongs that were part of for our monthly stitch alongs, those will be invoiced either this weekend or early next week and start to ship next week. So that's what's going on here at Happy Little Stitch Shop. And then we have a ton of collections rolling in, and we'll talk more about all those collections on Thursday. And hopefully I'll be able to pull a bunch of stuff in to be able to share with you guys. And I will share with you my progress on Be Happy, and I will share with you my progress on Farmhouse Star. You just hold on tight because you might be surprised with how much progress I've made on Farmhouse Star. So that's all I have. Yes, we are just finishing up, Barbara, but thank you for jumping in. Hopefully you'll go back and watch the replay. And don't forget, I will see you 3 more times this week. So I hope you guys will join in for our Be Happy Live on Wednesday, Quilting Live on Thursday, and then for Stitching with Lori Club members, meeting Thursday night. I received my Be Happy. You are welcome, Sharon. All right, you guys have a great week. I will see you guys later on this week. And in the meantime, happy stitching to all of you. Thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our Happy Little Stitch Shop YouTube channel. And please remember to go check out the blog and leave me a comment there as well. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining in today. I really appreciate it. I hope it gets you off to a great week. Have a fabulous week, and I will see you later. Happy stitching. Take care.